Today, I am formally introducing articles of impeachment against RFK Jr. I announced my intent to start impeachment proceedings against RFK in September, and today we're doing it. Secretary Kennedy is driving up cost, endangering lives, undermining public health, betraying public trust, and threatening Michigan families and our world-class research institutions. These are violations of his oath of office. We are in a public health emergency. It is time to protect science, protect lives, and to hold him accountable. RFK Jr.'s dangerous misinformation campaign is undermining public trust in doctors, researchers, and life-saving medicine. We've seen him fire vaccine experts and replace them with conspiracy theorists who are making Americans, specifically children, more vulnerable to deadly diseases. He's now even saying that infants shouldn't get Hep B vaccines. We've watched him ignore the science and make outlandish claims about Tylenol, vaccines, and autism. And his reckless cuts for cancer research, vaccine development, and other critical programs mean fewer discoveries and fewer cures for the future. Michigan is home to world-class research institutions. Our universities, U of M, MSU, Wayne State, and Michigan Tech save lives and create good paying jobs. I've heard from Michigan researchers, doctors who are doing cutting edge pediatric cancer research in my state, that their funding is being slashed. Let me say that again. RFK's cuts are preventing Michigan's best and brightest from fighting childhood cancer. It's cruel. I've heard from Republican doctors in Michigan who've been calling me to thank me for standing up for science and against RFK's chaos. RFK Jr. is making decisions that raise healthcare costs for Michigan families. He championed the Big Beautiful Bill, which will kick millions off their insurance. He's eliminated public health recommendations for certain vaccines, creating uncertainty about whether insurance companies have to cover them. Under his leadership, RFK Jr. has tried to make it harder to enroll in affordable health care plans, forcing Americans to pocket extra costs and increase the number of people who will go without insurance. For months, I have sounded the alarm, demanding answers about his cuts to cancer research and specifically pediatric cancer research. I have heard from scientists, vaccine experts, doctors in Michigan, even Republican doctors, that he has been reckless. I called on him to resign when he doubled down by slashing cancer research and vaccine programs. I introduced legislation to restore the funding he gutted for cancer research. When he ignored those calls and pushed new conspiracy theories about Tylenol, I called on him to resign again. Enough is enough. We cannot allow a public official to weaponize misinformation while cutting the very research that saves lives. It's time today to impeach RFK Jr. This is about protecting the health and safety of Michigan families and every American. I will always stand up for science, truth, and the health of every family. And that is what this is about. This is what leadership looks like. And this is what Michigan deserves.